In the approximately 75-year history of television, there have been a great deal of shows that have made a large impact on not just the medium of television, but also the culture at large. From I Love Lucy to Friends, The Simpsons, Game of Thrones, and Seinfeld, there's no definitive way to say which show in the whole of this history can truly be called the greatest or the most significant. But today, I'm going to try to make a case for a little 27 seasons counting long show called South Park. As far as cultural impact goes, South Park is far-reaching, even more than I think a lot of people realize. Just in their schedule of making an episode in the 6th day before it airs, they can stay consistently relevant with the fast-changing state of current events. That, paired with the fact that their very existence as one of the most obscene shows of all time, which completely changed the landscape of television, should be enough to convince and cement their place as iconic. But no, they also had to go out of their way to make fun of celebrities in a way that gets them hated by most of the industry. But if this isn't evidence enough for you, then let me introduce you to the South Park episode Trapped in the Closet, which not only made them a lifetime enemy in Tom Cruise, but is seen as the direct cause for the rapid decline of Scientology. And then there's also the fact that their episode in season 9, Ginger Kids, started the whole gingers have no souls thing, which for this episode about baseless prejudice and the whole thing being a metaphor for it, it was just misinterpreted by the young masses who watched it, which is why the whole trend exists today, which is very ironic. Now that I've established my point about why I think this show is so important, I'd like to move on to why I think it is so great. I could talk about all the regular talking points about the show, about how it's so insanely funny, or literally insane, or maybe I could talk about how it's really smart and poignant with its commentary on the world, but I would like to talk about a less discussed element of the show, that being the heart. Because as much as I love the clips from the show, where it's just the most insane things being said and done, I think they're really great, it's the clips that are less seen, like this one of Butters, that I think really show what the show is really all about.
Well, yeah, and I'm sad. But at the same time, I'm really happy that something can make me feel that sad. It's like, it makes me feel alive, you know? It makes me feel human. The only way I can feel this sad now is if I felt something really good before. So I have to take the bad with the good. So I guess what I'm feeling is like a beautiful sadness. I guess that sounds stupid.
You can tell just by watching it that the people who make this show, that being Matt Stone and Trey Parker, really care about the show and the characters. Every person that is a character in this show just feels so genuine. They're not trying to be cool. They just are really funny in a really genuine way, and they have really genuine personalities, and they're really authentic, is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like that's something we don't see a lot, especially today, where everyone is trying to be edgy, and they're trying to be ironic all the time, instead of that you can be ironic and you can be authentic, and this is what the show really does well. Oh yes, you could talk about in the show just how funny it is, or its commentary, or how smartly it's written, or the process of how it's written and how it's relevant in today's world. But I think another really important aspect of it to talk about is this genuine things that it has to say. These messages, they're far and few between, but if you look closely, you'll see them everywhere. From the craziest episodes, just be the most forgotten part, or it'll be just a character doing something genuinely nice for someone, and it's so out of character for the show, and yet it feels so perfect within it, because this show just has a lot of heart. And to close off this video, I want to leave with a message from one of the characters from the show, Kyle Broflovsky.
Who bet that leprechauns weren't real, so why do you care what happens?
Because because I think they are real. It's all real. Think about it. Haven't Luke Skywalker and Santa Claus affected your lives more than most real people in this room? I mean, whether Jesus is real or not, he's had a bigger impact on the world than any of us have. And the same can be said for Bugs Bunny and Superman and Harry Potter. They've changed my life, changed the way I act on the earth. Doesn't that make them kind of real? They might be imaginary, but they're more important than most of us here. And they're all gonna be around long after we're dead. So in a way, those things are more realer than any of us.
Hey guys, so thanks for watching this video. I know I've been really inconsistent with uploads lately, but I think I'm finally getting back onto my schedule. And I know I was gonna post another Star Wars video, but I decided that I really wasn't feeling it. So next week's video, I think, is gonna be a character analysis of, I'm not sure what show or movie it's gonna be from yet. I'm thinking something like Ever After High or It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But if you guys are interested in that, just tune in next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.